Scott Van Hoff.
Mm.
What is the biggest risk?
Well, the biggest risk, what concerns me looking forward when we're talking about the issue of flood insurance, is this changing of the sea level rise and the changing of the risk, especially in our coastal areas. Uh, this, especially when you think of from the perspective of a homeowner, somebody who's making a long-term investment, who might be in this location, in this home, or owning this property for a few decades. There's certainly maybe a likelihood, certainly an opportunity that there's going to be a greatly increased risk and increased cost to that homeowner as a result of changing flood and changing risk conditions. Certainly, you see that at the time that FEMA updates a map, you often see people move from one zone to another zone because the boundary lines have changed or the flood elevations have gone up, and they're suddenly faced with a greatly increased cost of ownership for that property. And all too often, I see that, especially retired people, living in a retirement home, or can literally be priced out of their homes because of the cost of covering that risk, the cost of insurance. Um, this is something that does concern me, probably because we have so many, people in that situation in these coastal areas. The coastal areas attract people, especially in their retirement years, it seems, and I'm concerned about that increasing risk and people's ability to adapt to that financially, unless they think about it ahead of time and taken some steps to try to mitigate that risk and mitigate that potential for cost increase, in the future with map changes and changes in flood risk.